Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your weekly reading. Gemini, this is for the week of March 27th through April the 2nd. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single one of you, so please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Rudy. I appreciate you all being here. If you're returning, thank you so much for your trust, your support, your likes, shares, and subscribes, all your energies. I appreciate all of you all. As always, feel free to check your moon and rising signs to see if there's more information in those readings for you. If you're looking for more information or lurking, it's been a day, let me tell you. Let's see. Anything you need, obviously, is going to be in the description, so make yourself at home. Let us see what we have going on for March 27th through April 2nd for Gemini. Nope. Moving on. Let's see. All right, we have the Five of Cups, Gemini. Feeling sad, you have some suffering, some loss, some grief. Whoa. We have the Page of Cups, and then we have the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful card. It's a card of, future, providing, having enough, really, knowing what you're working for, what you're going for, what you're doing is going to pay off, and, working so your family has things, so your kids have things. You might not even have a family yet. You just might be working toward that. So your kids have things, so your kids' kids have things, that kind of energy. A lineage, making sure there's enough for everybody, energy. Bottom of the deck, and it also talks about, sometimes you have to be foolish, or sometimes you have to go out on a whim. Sometimes you have to trust your instincts and do what you have to do in order to make things come into fruition the way you want to. Again, this is subconscious energy, so this is not showing up on the board, but it is something you might be thinking about, or something that could be in your mind at the moment. You have the Five of Cups, you have the Page of Cups, and then you have the Hermit card. Hermit is a card of Virgo. It is a card of going inward, it's almost like you're trying to figure this out. You're trying to figure out how to get here. And you have to go inward and really almost get to know yourself. Get to know what you want, what you don't want, what you like, what you don't like. What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? What lessons have you learned in life that you can carry through and teach others? What lessons in your life have you learned that you can carry the torch for others to see and for others to follow suit? You have this grief, or the sadness, this having to let go of something, or have something let go of you energy. It's spilled, it's tipped over, and you're just kind of not wanting to move forward. You're kind of not wanting to go ahead. Five, excuse me, 5 is the number of change. So Gemini, you might not do well with change. You might not like change. You might think, nothing ever changes, but everything always changes every single day, every single minute, every single second. But when it's a major change, it's a more of an upheaval. And you have support, you have love, you have a lot of life to live still. Whatever it is you're grieving, you need to allow for that sacred time, and then you need to put your feet forward and go forward with that. It's an emotional time. It could be a loss of something. It could be having to give something up. Also, could be having to give something up. We have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is your inspiration. It is something coming in, something that inspires you, using your imagination. And Gemini, you're really good with imagination. And that could be this too. It could be where you're stuck on something. If you're being really creative or being really in the moment and you get stuck, kind of like a writer's block or something. But it's still there. It's just you have to get past, from A to B. Page of Cups, again, emotions, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. It is a surprise. It could be a surprise message from somebody or something, or somebody that you have feelings for or that you like could maybe reach out and touch you, or contact you, not really touch you. That's kind of creepy. Reach out and contact you. It's also, again, using your imagination, being inspired, being sparked, having that new idea, new thought. Moving forward, moving on, moving in a new direction. It's like you're going to turn to these cups and pick one up and say, we're going to go here, we're going to go do this, or I can do this now. This could be waiting for something to move out of so you can move forward. And then again, there's a lot of retrospect here. There's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of planning. There's a lot of inward soul searching going on for you. And I just feel a real creative energy with this, Gemini. I don't know what you're creating. I don't know if you're trying to create something that is going to be lucrative and very much money making. I just feel like this is again, you went through something and you're back, you're getting back in it, you're getting your feet wet again, so to speak. And it's almost like you have to not be by yourself, but it's a soul project or a soul thing. Like you are doing it. You don't need a bunch of help doing it. You're doing this. It's kind of what I'm feeling with the Hermit. And I think you learn from it. I think you grow from it. And I think it's something that you have, wanted to bring into fruition or wanted to do. There's some spark of imagination or some spark of creativity. I just feel this hit. It's like a lightning bolt almost. And I have to say, there's Cancer. You have Voyage. The crab, I have to mention that because of the crab. You have Voyage. I always see this card as, first and foremost, I don't know if that's the sun or the moon. If it's the moon, we have a full moon on the 16th of April, and we have a new moon on the 1st. So if you're watching this on, March 27th through April 1st, then April 1st or April 2nd, April 1st, we have a full moon or a new moon. I'm sorry. New moon in Aries. I just feel you're being carried, you're being protected, you're being shown the way, you're being guided. It could be from a loved one. It could be from a loved one that's crossed. If there's somebody that's crossed over that you're grieving, it could be that energy. And you're being guided and carried through this. You might not feel like you are, but you are. All right, let's see what the book has to say on Voyage. You could be traveling. You could be having to shift, change perspective. It says, get ready. You're about to embark on a journey. It might be an inner sojourn right there, or an outer voyage to a distant land. It might be a project or an idea that is coming to life. But most certainly you are a traveler going forth into the unknown. Where do you want to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is a time to make it happen. Get prepared. Have a clear vision of what you want to experience, but also be prepared for the unexpected. This is part of the exhilaration of being a traveler. Remember to enjoy the journey as much as reaching the destination. Right? And it's almost like you're preparing here. You might have had to make some decisions. You might have had to make some calls, so to speak. It wasn't an easy emotional decision for you to make, but you had to do this in order to get where you wanted to go, to be financially stable in the long run, trusting your instinct that you know this is the best way forward. And then you also have, beautiful Wheel of Fortune where everything shifts and changed. Something's shifted in you, something's changed in you in order for you to be able to make this journey and be able to go forward with this. And it could be a loss. It could be where, letting something go here. All right. Gemini, let me know how this resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe and healthy. Good luck to you. Good luck. And until next week. What an interesting week for you. What an interesting week. Bye for now.